Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome. I'm going to turn on a light here a little bit. I don't know that I need... it doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. Anyway, I promised you guys a video at the end of kind of a full month of monetization. I'm a little bit late on that. I apologize. We've been a little bit busy at work. This is my only day off this week. Normally I work one day a week, but lately there's been a little extra, which is good. I like being busy. So I thought we would take a quick look at how the channel's doing, kind of at the beginning of December, you know, how November went and that sort of stuff. We can take a look at the analytics. Now you can see we're 1,098 subscribers. So we're doing good. My goal was 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year, into December. So, you know, for us to be, you know, an extra, 10% beyond that is really, really nice. You know, like I said, I thought even that might be a stretch, but we've done really well. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking, for commenting, for the members that have joined. Thank you very much to the members. But every little bit helps and helps the channel go. So this is where we're at right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the analytics at the moment. We will dive in there. I'm going to change this to here. We'll make me small. We'll make it big. And we'll kind of jump into here. And so this is what we've done over the last 28 days. Let's go ahead. I think we can do a custom. Let's just look at November. There we go. Easy. That's nice to see here. So this is what we did for November. We had 13,000 views. You see, as the channel dips, we kind of start to lose some people. I don't know what we had that day, but we did really well that day. So that's good. And we have done some additional videos in there, right? We've been doing some Dark Tide stuff. There's been a few other videos, but generally speaking, the longer a series goes on, we start to lose views. That doesn't mean we start to lose view time, because the people we have tend to generally keep watching, but we don't pull in as many new people, because once you kind of hit that, episode 15, episode 20, people don't tend to tune in for that. And that's fine. But you can see we did start to lose a few hours too as things go down. We did see that same little spike there that we saw here for whatever happened on November 30th. And subscribers, we have some big hits, we have some dips, but generally speaking, if we were to draw a line, we're kind of doing, this, as we go down. So subscribers also drop off a little bit as you go on, which is the negative of long series, is they just don't pull enough people, because new people aren't watching it. Therefore, you're not likely to get a subscriber. You might be getting repeat viewers from non-subscribers, but those people that tend to rewatch stuff over without subscribing anyway, you're not going to get them. And that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Subscribers aren't what drive a YouTube channel right now. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, once you're monetized, subscribers is a much less important number for you. What really matters is that watch time and percent watch time. I think those are the two big things at the moment. Interaction helps a lot. Thumbs up, thumbs down, the like, dislike, comments. Those do help, but I believe ultimately the most important one, as far as I can tell right now, is going to be overall watch time, to decide whether you get suggested and that sort of stuff. So that's nice. And you can see there's our last 48 hours. So not November per se, but just the last 2 days. And estimated revenue, we're sitting about $2 a day. These spikes here are memberships. This is when they renew at this point. We haven't had any brand new members in a little bit. Again, we're not playing new content, therefore we're not pulling in more people, therefore we're not more likely to get somebody that's willing to put down, their 99 cents to $14.99 a month on the channel. So that is one of the negatives, again, with long-term playthroughs, and that's why I would like to do more than just MechWarrior, so we're pulling in a wider variety of fans. But also why we need to make sure, if we're going to do long-term playthroughs, that we kind of stagger things, so we don't have everything starting off when we peak and then we drop off, right? We want to have a peak. As one drops, the second one kicks off and we go. And we'd like to have 2 or maybe even 3 types of games that we play. Maybe something that is a more long-term, that we put up like a 2 or 3 hour video on the weekend for a long session of playthrough. Something like RimWorld, or who knows, anything, right? That's just a weekend series, right? Whereas we have our normal series Monday through Friday, or maybe even a Wednesday through Sunday. So you have something to watch on the weekend, but we take a Monday, Tuesday off. And we put some special content up on those days, whether maybe they be first looks or something like that. I need to kind of figure out what my schedule is. I would love to do that. That would be amazing, actually. Like maybe a Monday, Tuesday first look, and then Wednesday through Sunday is a main series, and maybe we have a secondary series that maybe is Friday through Sunday, but maybe those videos are a little longer. You know, something like that. We'll figure it out as we go along. You guys have to let me know. There's a lot of new games coming up. But this is where we're at. At the moment, as far as monetization goes, I'm running primarily, we can pull up a video here, I can show you. Here's the most recent one. Let's go ahead and pull it up. I think there's a go here. We'll just pull up my monetization options. So you can see I've got it on, and I'm running skippable and non-skippable ads before and after. I'm not running anything in the middle. That's it. You know, I figure I'll run both of these. Every once in a while, you'll get a non-skippable video at the beginning. Sometimes it'll be skippable. It'll be up to you. It doesn't really seem to make a huge difference at this point. I don't know that I'm making a whole lot of, I don't know how many ads people are getting served. If you see this, if you're a member, if you're a subscriber, or if you're just a regular person, you know, I'd love to know, are you getting videos, or is it showing you an ad at the beginning, skippable or unskippable? I'd love to know how many are actually doing. Like every time I log out and watch a video, I don't get an ad. So I don't really know how many we're getting. But we can go ahead back up here and we can take a look at, I think the monetization breakdown and how it breaks down. Let's see if we can do that. This is our overview. That doesn't really help me at all. Ads, that just tells me we're getting ads. Membership supers, so that's not telling us anything. We go to analytics and we go straight revenue. Maybe that'll help. So at the moment, we are making 845 CPM. So that means that every 1,000 views of an ad, I'm going to get $8.45. So that gives you an idea. If we're making $65 a month, that means in theory, we could be half of that is going to members. So let's say I think 35 of that, 34 of that is members. We can take a look real quick. So we're only getting, about $30, $35. Let's just round it to $32. 8 times 4 is 32. So that means we're watching about 4,000 ads a month. For what that's worth. I don't know how many, I don't know how that ties in with views. Let's look at overview. We've had 13,000 views and we're getting about 4,000 ads. So that means every fourth person, more or less, is getting an ad at the beginning or watching an ad at the end. I don't expect we're going to get a lot from end views. The video ends, people click away, right? They don't sit there and watch it. Those are purely there for people that have gone up to go to the bathroom in the middle of it, and I steal that ad, that view at the end, right? That's all that's there for. Or people that are watching a big playlist and they don't want to skip ahead. Maybe I get an ad. They've created a playlist. I apologize if you're hearing the leaf blowers. I would complain, except it's my neighbor and he's leaf blowing my yard. So we have a yard guy, and he just did it a couple days ago, yesterday, in fact. But the gentleman next door is super, super nice, and he's just up cleaning up my yard. So I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna bitch. I'm just gonna say thank you, sir. Anyway, I have really good neighbors. Anyway, so if you hear that, I apologize, but I'm not gonna tell him no. Anyway, so that's about how the ads are going. So it looks like about 1 out of every 4 videos is getting an ad or is watching an ad, right? Because I have to have a view. So maybe 1 out of every 2 views is getting an ad. 50% of those people are skipping, 50% are watching. That's probably more accurate. Are the ads okay? Are they terrible? I don't watch ads because I do have the premium whatever membership. So I don't really know kind of how they're going. Let's go back to, we'll just look at November here. So breakdown, again, we had about half of October, we made $37. We had all of November, we made 65, we made 861 so far. Transaction revenue, so these are our memberships, right? So we're actually making a little bit more than 50% off of memberships than we are in ads. We'll make a little bit more during ads as the Christmas season really kicks into high gear. There will be more ads, we'll be more likely to be served an ad, and the ad rates will go up. So between those two things will go. Ad rates are really low right now. We've seen as much as I think about $11 per thousand. So at the moment, they're pretty cheap, but I think they're gonna start to ramp up as we get a little closer to Christmas. And you can see I do make a little YouTube premium as well. I've made $483, so that's a huge chunk actually. I'm pretty happy with that. You can see the 33.57. So transactions could be like super chats, or tips, other things like that, or I guess stuff from the store. I haven't set up a store. If you guys interested, you know, in a hat or a shirt or a bag or a coaster, I don't know, whatever random stuff we could make, let me know. You know, that is one of the reasons why I changed the logo, was that so I could do merch, so that I could copyright my logo, so I could do other things that I wasn't comfortable doing with artwork that belonged to somebody else, even if it was military artwork, which is not copyrightable. So I could legally do whatever I wanted with it, except copyright it. But again, you know, it just felt a little icky. As an artist myself, you know, if I can call myself that. Ad wides, you can see 51% are skippable ads from an auction, non-skippable ads from auction time, bumper ads, and display ads. This is the stuff I can't turn off that should pop up on the side, I believe. So that's our breakdown there. Top earning revenue for November was our Shotgun Champion, made us 11 bucks. Everything else, couple at about $4. We're still making money off installing that. And Ether Warrior plus YAML did surprisingly well. I was really surprised. We can kind of take a look if we go, let's go lifetime and see what our top earning content is. We're going to kind of ignore what's happening up there, because that's only really going to happen in the last, I guess I didn't need to do lifetime. I guess we could have done, I've made $14 off this link, and this video is terrible. It's one of the very first videos I made. The camera work's not great, the audio's garbage, but the content was important. But it's for a video that was made, I don't know, let's see what the date on it is. Does it have the date it was uploaded? Details. How long has it been up? Really? It doesn't show you the date it goes live on details? You'd think that would be there. Analytics. Still gets ads, still gets views. It's short, it's not very good, things drop off. You can see this is my average kind of retention. This is this one, because it's not a good video. And it's for literally, oh, here we go. Oh no, that's just for now. Let's go lifetime. That'll tell us when it came up. Since uploaded. So lifetime of the video. 2016. So it's been up for 6 years. 6.5 years. Yeah, and it was for a welder that was reasonably new, and there was no content out for it. There was nobody reviews, nothing. I bought it without being able to find anything online about whether people liked it or not. And so it did okay. It did okay. It still gets views. I thought I privatized it, but clearly I haven't. If people want to watch it, it's a bad video. Nobody who watches this video is going to subscribe to my channel, because its content is completely different. But as long as it still gets views, I guess people can still watch ads, right? And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that lifetime, I've made $14.91. Now, to be fair, my channel's been monetized 3 or 4 times at this point. So a lot of this money comes probably from previous monetization periods before they changed the goalposts on me, right? Realistically, our top one is still the Shotgun Champion lifetime, which is kind of cool. Because I don't know, it was a good Mac. Interesting that that's the one that got everybody's attention. They are in 4K, which is nice. And I'm still making work. This was my first big YouTube series, was Star Wars: A New Hope, doing Star Wars mods on RimWorld. And it still gets views. It still gets views. Again, it's not even a little bit new. We could take a look at it real fast. We could go lifetime on it and kind of see when we uploaded that one. It actually went up on May the 5th. I missed it. It's supposed to go up May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. That was the idea. I missed it. But you can see it's been up for 5 years. And still gets views. So I've got 11 subscribers out of it. Woohoo. But 5.2 thousand views for it. Not huge, but you know, it is what it is. So that's what we're at. We're at about $65. We're making roughly 60% of our money from memberships. You see the ads, you kind of see the breakdown. And for the moment, I expect it to kind of stay that way. You know, we'll see if that scales. Like if we get to 2,000 subscribers, are we making $120 a month, right? Do other games bring in additional members? Like what type of stuff does that do? Do we see a big spike when the DLC for MechWarrior 5 comes in, because that's the thing that I have a reasonable weight or strength within search engines for that topic, right? Because I've done enough MechWarrior games over the time that I'm probably in the top 10 or 15 kind of. I probably have a weight within the top 10 or 15, to get me suggested for that content type, right? I'm not way at the bottom under thousands and thousands of other content creators. So we'll see. But that's that. That's probably been enough rambling for me. I went 15 minutes. It should have gone 10. I apologize for that. But that's our end of November, beginning of December vlog update. We'll give this maybe 6 months, and we'll come back and revisit this and see how things have gone going forward. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, all you have to do is ask. If it's not something that takes a real quick answer, we can do a quick video for it. We can look at anything in analytics that you're interested in. The channel is completely open to your inspection and auditing. And I will see you guys next time. Once again, thanks for all the support. It's been great. I really enjoy it. We'll see you next time. Cheers.